Before I get into the deep details about this video and the title, aka the topic of this video, I just want to say one thing. LeBron James is the best player in the NBA and in the world. So if you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section down below who you think is the best player in the world or in the NBA. But I guarantee you, you will not win this debate. So with that aside, guys, another thing I want to say is that this NBA free agency is one of the best and one of the most interesting and one of the most surprising I've ever witnessed. There was so much anticipation from all the NBA stars where they're gonna go. We even had one superstar who made us wait so much that we all got impatient. But when he dropped the news that he will be joining a team with another superstar, it definitely shocked the whole NBA and every NBA fan out there. And yes, guys, I'm talking about Kawhi Leonard to the Clippers and Paul George joining him. Everybody started talking about the Clippers, how the Clippers are going to be the best team in the NBA, how stacked the Clippers are, how good they are on defense. But I'm here to be a devil's advocate and say that they will not be the best team in the NBA this season. In other words, they won't even win the championship, because the championship will be going to the Los Angeles Lakers. I know it is a bold statement, but that is my personal bold prediction, and everybody has their own. And in this video, I'm going to tell you guys exactly why I believe that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. This is why the Los Angeles Lakers 2019-2020 is the best team in the NBA today. If you are new to the channel and love basketball, be sure to hit that subscribe button to not miss any of my upcoming videos just like this. So guys, after the Anthony Davis trade, the Los Angeles Lakers had no lineup at all. It was basically just LeBron, Kuzma, and Anthony Davis. The Lakers weren't as busy because they were waiting for Kawhi Leonard, because potentially Kawhi Leonard could have joined them. In other words, the big three could have been LeBron, AD, and Kawhi Leonard, who would 100% win the NBA championship. The point is that didn't happen, and there were so many other free agents waiting. And even though that the Lakers did not get Kawhi Leonard, they still were able to make a great championship squad surrounding LeBron and Anthony Davis. To me, personally, a championship team does not only need skill, but they need experience, they need veterans, and also they need depth. And the Lakers checkmark all those boxes in my personal opinion. And if you guys read the roster that they have right now, it definitely should check all the boxes for you as well. So after Kawhi Leonard signs with the Clippers, the Lakers actually complete their roster, and this is what their roster looks like for the next upcoming season. I'm going to start off with the projected starting lineup at Rajon Rondo, Danny Green, LeBron James, Anthony Davis should play the power forward spot, and JaVale McGee at the 5. Then off the bench, they got DeMarcus Cousins, Boogie, they got Kyle Kuzma, they got Jared Dudley, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, KCP, they got Quinn Cook, they're bringing back Alex Caruso, they signed Troy Daniels, who's a really great catch-and-shoot player, and then they got a couple of young guns of Zach Novell Jr. and Talen Horton-Tucker. As of right now, as I make this video, they have a 14-man roster who on paper looks very good. They are going to be very competitive. And it looks like this is going to be a competitive team and potentially the #1 seed. And I'm going to tell you guys why. The first point I want to make is LeBron James, of course. He is the best player in the world. And I don't want to hear any that LeBron James couldn't bring the team to the playoffs last year. I don't want to hear any of that, guys. There was so much drama going on there. LeBron even got injured. I believe that if he wasn't injured, they would have made the playoffs. The point is, LeBron is the best player in the NBA. And LeBron makes everybody on the team better when he's on the floor. And that's a guaranteed, and that's a fact. So point number 1, I don't even need to explain. Point number 2 is the veterans' point of view. This team is bringing back Rajon Rondo, who's been there. He's won a championship before. He's been to the NBA playoffs. He's played in many playoff games and also has a lot of experience and even built some chemistry with LeBron last year. I believe bringing back Rondo is a very good idea because Rondo not only played with Anthony Davis before, but he actually even played with DeMarcus Cousins. The point is, Rondo could be a really great second ball handler after LeBron James, and of course, can also run the offense while LeBron is sitting or even resting. Bringing back Rondo and having big men on the team now, like Anthony Davis and Boogie, is going to be a lot different than having Kuzma and just JaVale McGee last year. The second veteran is Danny Green, who's just fresh off an NBA championship. Danny Green is the perfect example of a 3-and-D player, and surrounding Rondo and LeBron with catch-and-shoot 3-and-D players like Danny Green is the perfect and was the perfect move for the Lakers. Now they have a shooting guard who doesn't need the ball in his hands because last year they had Ingram, who kind of needs the ball and isn't really an off-ball player. This makes their system and their offense a lot better, and that's why Danny Green was the perfect signing for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Anthony Davis is a whole nother level. Anthony Davis is a top 5 player in the NBA, arguably top 3 players in the NBA. And when he's matched up with LeBron James, you guys are going to witness beautiful things. You guys are going to witness a great sense of pick and roll basketball, a great sense of alley-oop basketball. You guys are going to see so much things LeBron James didn't have with Kevin Love and didn't have last year with just Kuzma and Ingram and Lonzo. It's just a whole different story for LeBron James. Anthony Davis is one of the best defensive players in the league, guys. You guys can see it in his block columns, in his statistics. And if the Lakers can match up 2 superstars on a team like that, that is just insane. Just a quick fact out there, if comparing LeBron James and Anthony Davis to Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James and Anthony Davis are clearly the better duo. I don't know why anybody else can argue that. So just with Anthony Davis in the picture, it's a whole nother level. JaVale McGee also re-signs with the Lakers, which I believe was a really good move. Last year, McGee was fresh with the Lakers after winning 2 NBA championships with the Golden State Warriors, guys. And if you watch JaVale McGee's last year game, he was very impactful and actually showed a lot of sense of growth. What I mean by growth is because before, JaVale McGee would be on a lot of Shaqtin' a Fools. He wasn't really respected much, but now everybody is respecting JaVale McGee. He's shown and proved that he has game and could be a vital point in the offense and defense of any NBA team. I believe the Lakers should start JaVale McGee over DeMarcus Cousins because I believe JaVale McGee is still athletic enough and still has that ability to be a starting center. The front courts of JaVale and Anthony Davis, they would both be fast big men. They could both block shots and could be a vital front court. Now let's talk about Kyle Kuzma. If Kyle Kuzma is coming off the bench as a 6-man role, that would be really, really good for him and good for the LA Lakers. Knowing Kyle Kuzma and his personality, he probably wants to be a starting player. But the point is, on games, he could even start if Anthony Davis starts at the 5. Because the NBA has become such a positionless sport, Kuzma could definitely start some games, but I believe the most effective starting lineup will be McGee and Kuzma off the bench, and here's why. Last year, Kuzma averaged almost 20 points a game, guys, and if Kuzma can come off the bench and put up 15 to 20 points a game, that would take a lot of load off LeBron and Anthony Davis in the starting lineup. But it's not just Kyle Kuzma coming off the bench, guys. It's also DeMarcus Cousins. This year, DeMarcus Cousins wants to prove himself and prove that he will be worth the pay after the season with the Lakers. There was a lot of talks about him not being on any market, but to me, guys, Cousins still has it in him. You guys can't blame his injury. He's just trying to build back from his injuries. And I believe this year he'll actually have to prove himself and have the motive to prove himself. So if Boogie can come off the bench for JaVale McGee or even start and be effective, put up about 10 to 20 points a game, then Boogie, he will be a great impactful player for the Lakers. We all know that in the paint, he is a bully. No one can stop Boogie in the paint. So if he can have the right mindset, he would be a monster for the Lakers as a 6th or 7th man. Boogie also needs to improve his defense, guys. He was a pretty decent defensive player before his injuries, but now after his Achilles injury, he did get a step slower. So of course, Boogie needs to condition himself and get back into it. And I believe this year, with the Lakers coming off the bench, he will be important and also get back into the normal DeMarcus Cousins we knew before the injuries. And then they got veteran Jared Dudley, guys, who we seen last year to be a very effective player for the Brooklyn Nets. He didn't start or put up 10 points a game, but he did the little things like take charges, be very, very aggressive. The point is, the Lakers need somebody like that to come off the bench or even be a bench spark plug. Bringing back KCP was a good idea to come off the bench or potentially even start on some games. KCP could be a good starting shooting guard and plays the perfect role of catch and shoot player. Quinn Cook comes from the Golden State Warriors, guys. He has some playoff and NBA Finals experience. Quinn Cook would be a really great fit with LeBron because he is actually a decent shooter. So on games where Rondo can't actually shoot, Cook should be able to get some playing time alongside LeBron James to be a catch and shoot off-screen player. Troy Daniel, another catch and shoot player, a great signing for the Lakers, got him for very cheap and could be playing similar to a Kyle Korver role as Kyle Korver played on the Cavs with LeBron. Speaking of Kyle Korver, I really hope that somehow he finds a way to the Los Angeles Lakers, guys. I just love when LeBron and Kyle Korver have that unique sense of teamwork and that pass. When Kyle Korver goes off that off screen and LeBron passes to him, I just know what's going in. I would love to see that in LA, and I know you guys do too. So when talking about this roster, guys, they just have all the pieces, in my opinion, to be a championship team. They've got the experience, they got LeBron James, they've got veterans, they got catch and shoot players, they got big men monsters, and also, guys, they have a new coaching staff who is ready to take over. Frank Vogel, Jason Kidd, guys, 2 great coaches, and playing alongside LeBron James, I feel like LeBron does want to get back into that playoff action. And with this squad, I believe he's going all the way to the NBA Finals and winning. The Lakers just have a lot to prove after last season, and this season is their comeback season after a 1-year dud. So yeah, guys, that basically wraps up my video on why the Los Angeles Lakers will be the best team in the NBA in this upcoming season. If you love the video and agree to my opinion, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, guys. But what's most important and the best thing about the basketball community is you guys have an opinion as well. So put your opinions down in the comment section down below, what you guys think. Once again, if you're new to the channel and love basketball, be sure to hit that subscribe button to not miss any of my upcoming videos just like this. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you guys next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!
I feel like Usain in the cheetah print. Talk fresh game, I don't need a minute. R.I.P. the game, I need a minute. Okay, let's proceed with it. I'm in the house, got the deed with it. These bozos always sneak this and they taking shots. I'm a keen with it, like no, this league business.